This is a calf stretch, back leg straight, heel on the floor. Going to look to hold this somewhere around 30 seconds, repeat 4 or 5 times. So this is a soleus stretch. This is going to get the lower part of your calf complex. So this is a calf foam roll. You're going to start at the bottom from the Achilles all the way up towards the knee. You're going to do this for somewhere between 50 and 30 seconds, depending on how comfortable it feels. This is an example of an isometric mid-range calf hold. So you're going to walk, step onto the step with both feet, hold the foot so that the heel is hanging off the step in that mid-range, so it's neither up nor down in terms of the heel, and you're just going to hold it into that position for the time that the program dictates. This is an example of an isometric bent knee mid-range hold. So this is a standard bodyweight gastroc raise. It's working the calf muscle. So this is a bodyweight soleus raise. The knee should be unlocked, not quite at 45 degrees, but not straight. You should be coming up onto your tiptoes. The knee shouldn't move at all, it should remain completely still. So this is an example of a seated loaded calf raise. Barbell across the thigh, going up onto your tiptoes. In this example, we're using a resistance machine at the gym, which obviously allows you to add a fair amount of external weight. This is an example of doing a double leg calf raise on a leg press. So essentially just going into that tiptoe position, double leg, and you can increase the load as you feel comfortable. Make sure you go through the full range. So this is an example of an eccentric heel drop on a step. So this is the straight leg version, going up on 2 legs, which is really important. Coming down on the 1 leg, letting the heel come down as far as it can, and you can do that fairly quickly. You can allow the heel to come down fairly quickly. This is an example of a bent knee eccentric heel drop, keeping the knee bent and dropping the heel towards the floor from the step. So this is an example of a single leg drop jump. You're going to start on the step, literally hop off the step, stick the landing for a couple of seconds and repeat. This can be made more difficult by increasing the height of the box to a height that's more challenging for you. This is a single hop. Good.
Counterbalance, step down, front.
The A marching drill, which is a part of the mechanics of being able to run, we're going to progress into an A skipping drill, so it becomes more dynamic. So your time on the floor now becomes, rather than a march, step, it's going to become a skip. More dynamic with a dynamic knee lift and a dynamic reaction off of the floor. You'll do that in a linear direction, but also in a lateral sideways direction, out and back. Ankling drills, we're going to work off of a stiff leg. So you're going to stand a little bit on your tiptoes, maybe just be able to get a credit card underneath your heels, and you're going to maintain that position with the weight on the ball of your feet, with the heels slightly off the floor. Keep your legs really stiff, and you're going to perform a stiff-legged run or shuffle as you move forward over the 10 meters. And you're going to perform a stiff-legged run from side to side, keeping high, keeping tall, keeping your head and chest up, keeping your abdominal muscles engaged, legs stiff, heels slightly off the floor, and hit the floor each movement to propel yourself along.